All right, next question.
That one was easy.
That one was easy.
All right. A colleague tends to work late and expects others to be equally committed to the job. Ooh. Oh, man. This depends on so many things, I feel.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know, man. This is such a low, like this question is worded in a way that I think doesn't give much wiggle room and like wants me to put red, but I feel like it's way more nuanced.
Yeah, this is also awkward. So off camera, I have my entire editing team listening to me right now, since they're here in Japan.
No, it's okay. They've got headphones on. Don't worry. They can't hear you.
They got AirPods in.
They got AirPods in. And I'm like, wait, what's the boss gonna say?
Okay, you know what? I'll do this just to,
The moment you pull out green, they're just like start sweating like
3, 2, 1, red.
Oh,
I mean, look, this is worded in a way where yes, it is red. Look, nobody should, like, working late in general is just bad.
Yeah.
like if it's a 9 to 5, you should work 9 to 5.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Well, I believe that people should be able to choose their own working hours. And the expectation should be just to get the job done.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're talking about, like, you can't be like, hey, I work at McDonald's. Hey, come in when you feel like it. Like, it's like you gotta work 9 to 5.
Yeah.
It's like, I think it depends on the job, but obviously,
very much so. But
obviously, what we do, it's much more like, I think all of us have the mindset of, hey, just get it done.
Yeah, as long as you get it done,
you do it in 4 hours. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the red flag in this one is expects others to be equally committed to the job.
Yeah.
You can't, like, I can't remember who said this, but important thing about a job is that you can force someone, you can't force someone to care about a job.
No,
and that's
you can't pay someone to care about a
job. You can't always expect someone to care about the job. If they don't care about it, then maybe there's something wrong internally, or maybe there's something they're unhappy with.
Does everyone have to care about their job?
Not necessarily.
Yeah,
I believe that the world would be a better place if people did care and love what they do.
This is literally.
I mean, obviously, that's a very utopian scenario.
No, that is exactly it.
Unfortunately, most jobs suck.
Yeah.
Also, this is literally like every fucking Japanese, like, big company with, like, the Zangyo culture and everything like that, where it's like it's all about the time spent.
I'm just gonna say, like, everyone's day is just. You ever go to you just order a coffee, and then the waiter or waitress is just so fucking positive and just has, like, such a nice smile that your day is just automatically better.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah. And I remember going to flying to LAX for AX, right? And I fucking despise flying to LAX because one of the worst fucking airports in the world, in my opinion.
Preach.
And I remember I was waiting for the bags. It was a fucking airport. Everyone's tired. I've just gotten off an 8-hour flight. And then the announcer...
8 hours, damn.
Yeah.
That's a quick fucking flight.
Was it 8 hours? I can't remember.
It's 10 from Tokyo,
10.
yeah.
Wow, okay. I forget.
8 hours, bro. It's just time traveling.
And then we were just all waiting. And then the guy who announced where the baggage came out from which carousel, he just, like, popped out into, like, a full song. He was definitely a fucking theater kid, but he was like, all right, and the bags for Japan is coming out in carousel number 5. and I was just like, damn, you are the number 1 happiest person in this airport right now.
Or man is blazed.
And you know what? That happiness is fucking contagious because my day has just gotten better by that guy.
Japan would never.
Japan
would never.
Probably blazed, actually, now that I think about it.
Yeah, it's probably blazed. I don't blame him.
He just broke out into full song. And I'm just like, damn, all right. Just seeing someone, even in a job like this, having a good time, trying to make a good time out of it.
The European side of me also is, like, agrees so heavily with the no work should be done on the weekend. But then there've been some times on, like, Friday evening where I absolutely just need, like, one confirmation or email and it's going to fuck everything up so much if I don't get it. And I don't hear back till, like, fucking Monday. Tuesday because we have time lag.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, fuck. God damn it, you Europeans. Fucking reply. I need one email. One email, I'm getting fucked. So, there's sides.
Yeah.
There's sides.
Yeah.
But I don't think that. The massive red flag there is the equally committed.
Yeah. You can't expect everyone to be equally committed
100%.
to the job.
Yeah.
Especially if you're a boss in that sense, because then it's your job to motivate the team and get them to care. Because you can't expect everyone to do that without some kind of leadership.
Yeah,
totally.
All right.
Let's go to the next one.
A friend often offers advice, believing they are helping you with your problems.
God.
It's hard.
All right, I'm gonna.
Okay, let me think about this.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, I've got mine.
All right.
Alrighty, 3, 2, 1. Oh,
Great.
wow. Okay.
Wow, the entire spectrum.
Bro,
Man,
spamming beige, huh?
Man.
Well, because sometimes it's like...
I agree.
Yeah, sometimes it's like, okay, you might be in a
I just
certain...
want to take a stance.
Okay, sure. Because, like, for me, it was tough, right? Because it's like, at first I thought maybe it was red, because it's like, it's literally the who asked meme. But also sometimes, a friend will give you a piece of advice or say a particular thing that will maybe make you realize that you had a problem that maybe you weren't aware of, or maybe wasn't as taken as seriously. And it kind of opens you up to like, oh yeah, I never really kind of thought about this thing like that. And now it's possibly helped me with this particular problem that I might not even know I had. So that's why it's beige for me. But a lot of the times I'm also just like, thanks for your advice, bro, but like, that's not what I need to hear right now. Or I'm not asking for it or...
Often I think guy friends especially are very bad at just understanding that more often than not, people just, when they're like complaining about something or talking about something, they don't want to just hear they don't want to hear the solution.
Yeah.
They want you to just listen.
Just listen,
Just listen
Yeah.
and like take in and just like kind of be there. Because a lot of people just want to complain sometimes.
Yeah.
And they want to be heard. And I think, obviously, in that scenario, just blind spamming opinions and advice doesn't really help that situation.
Yeah.
But I would like to think that in a case where you are good friends, a good friend would know when to give advice.
Yeah.
And would only give it earnestly.
I'll tell you the one word that made me change this from a green flag to a red flag.
Believing.
It's the word often.
Often.
Because like, okay, like
true, that's fair.
Yeah, because I've known some people that, this is only going off my, own personal experience. I've known some people that just seem to love inserting themselves into like other people.
Yeah, when I had that, this is what I did. And it's like,
yeah.
Thanks,
They kind of like love inserting themselves into other people's problems or other people's lives, thinking, okay, I can fix this, or sometimes they create a problem themselves because they think there is a problem there, and they kind of like, okay, there is a problem that needs to be fixed.
Yeah.
And I believe like a lot of times there are, I believe if you want to get involved, there must be like something that is clearly wrong that needs to be addressed for one. If you want to like really come to me and be like, hey, are you doing okay? Do you need help? I can clearly see something wrong. But if it happens too often, then sometimes I think, okay, sometimes, just let people be. Sometimes there's not always a problem with the mate, or not always a problem with the people around you that needs to be fixed. In fact, I think just thinking about this needs to be fixed or that needs to be fixed might just be like a little bit of a toxic mentality.
Yeah, not everything needs to be fixed.
Yeah, exactly.
I think, kind of going off of what Connor said as well, it's like, I think if like you just want to like vent to someone, then I don't think it's the right place, or sometimes it's not the right place to just offer advice, because maybe that's not what they're seeking. But if, for example, I'm like, if I'm like specifically asking for advice, like, hey, here's this problem I have, what do you think? Or like, can you give me advice? Then, okay, yeah, sure. Them offering me advice whether it helps or not is, very much welcomed. But
I've also had times where I'm like, look, I'll preface before I even start talking about it. Look, I just want to complain about this. I do not want to hear solutions.
right. Yeah.
Just because I know that like it's not always fair to expect people to pick up on that. It's a two-way street.
It is. And I think, honestly, it's, understanding your mate is an important thing. Understanding your friend is an important thing about when to actually come and offer advice, or when, they just want to vent or be left alone. Sometimes you just got to read the room, and sometimes you just got to read
I think the worst thing you can do is be that guy who's like, well, here's what I would do. Or like, when this happened to me, this is what I did. Because you're immediately taking like a personal problem of someone else's and making it about you.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's like often not helpful.
Yeah.
And people often think it is.
Yeah.
Well, like that's the default for a lot of people, I think. And so I think it's very important to just hear your friend out. Don't insert yourself.
Yeah.
Just listen. If they ask any questions, answer them.
Give them a ear and a shoulder, and that's it.
Yeah.
But hey, always be willing to give advice.
What about the opposite of this?
Friend of no fucking.
No,
Dude, I mean, that sucks.
having a friend that often asks for advice, like constantly.
That's fine.
Is that a red flag or green flag for you guys?
How often is often?
Listen, if you had a friend, if I was your friend, Garnt, shit, I got a lot of wisdom to give. You would be asking for a lot of advice.
Oh, great wise Connor!
Oh, great
Lend
wise
me
Connor.
your advice.
I mean, look, that's
How do I get better at gaming, Connor?
I mean,
Please.
okay, well,
I'm
I actually ask people
I'm
that.
trying to get a diamond in League of Legends.
Look, Garnt, I mean, you have a friend, I mean, look, you can't help but ask for advice. It is what, you know how they say, would you rather $1 million than dinner with Connor?
Oh my god. All right,
All right, let's go to the next one.
next one.